Hello and welcome back everybody. Today we're looking at Giants Island. Um, just want to say before I get started, um, if there's any thoughts or anything that comes out that sounds negative, it's not my intent. The map maker made it this way. There's people download it. I'm going to say this probably first of all in my videos. If you want to skip, feel free for about a minute. But also got some upcoming news. The thing about it is, our thoughts kind of come out. It isn't a negative. My most favorite map in this game, the first thing I do is go ahead and delete half the stuff in it and go to work with paint. And I'm good friends with him, love him to death. But there's just, the map has to be the way I like it. And everybody feels that way. And Giants made that better by grabbing a paintbrush out and selling and doing whatever you want to make it something that you would enjoy. The upcoming stuff, there is a Springdale Farms map that's going to be released. I got some inside coverage on it. I think it's episode 67, but if not, it's Springdale Farms. It should be somewhere around that area. Just look for the titles. Also, there's another map that's being redone and edited and stuff. I got exclusive material on that as well. So be sure to subscribe and hit for notifications to drive you nuts, because I do a lot of videos, at least until spring gets here and I go back to work. There's going to be a lot of content. So if it gets too annoying, just disable the notifications, but stick around as a sub. It's always great to have everybody that comes to the channel, and I really love the comments. So be sure to give some comments, and any kind of negative comments, keep it constructive. That way it's enjoyable for all, and somebody might learn something from your thoughts. So let's get started. So I have played this map, and I have gotten hundreds of hours on this map. Not much has really changed at the first. I did see where there was some updates, but before we get in it, this here should be all owned. That was a part of it with this, but it's a massive area, and it is. This time, looks like there's a little bit more owned added to it. Before, there's a couple, if I remember right, there was a couple of fields here, and it kind of joined together. It was a little bit unusual, but anyway, you own this area here, and a lot of the places where you sell. You do not own the biogas plant, but it's pretty cheap. I don't like messing with biogas anyway. Whenever I was playing this map, I actually had pretty much a great deal of this area. All it was able to be joined, and I joined them together, and I was doing grass turned into silage and was selling them at the barn over here, or sell point 150 for the most part. I do recommend playing towards the center. It's just it can be a little lengthy going from here all the way around to there. But that's fine. I mean, it's literally as an island. You're surrounded by water, so And up here, I think there was Stonehenge. So your starting equipment, if it hasn't changed, should be the starter tractor, which is now a Fendt. But it had the starting tractor and stuff, so a little bit of changes made. Of course, you're going to have your basic startup stuff, because as I have found out, you pretty much have to do that. You do start off with pretty much everything that you need. I still wish that was a little bit more of a struggle, but some people that will appeal to. But whenever I played first thing I did is come in here and sold pretty much everything except the starting tractor, and kind of made it my own. And I also sold this. I'm not much on pigs and cows. You'll probably hear it in horses. I know they are a big thing. I just like sheep, and I like messing with chickens. So Most time I'd rather do silage or farm, especially get the old equipment out. So, and as you can see, you do have a functional house. A lot of maps does not. I did see where there was some stuff added. So for those that doesn't know the map, I'm gonna get you up in the air and see if I can point and see some more stuff that I see that's possibly is new. Like I said, I owned this and I skipped that and then I joined these together. And you still can, there is a road. So you're talking about some massive, massive farming. This here is just a tick different, not much. And you don't have to worry about it being really flat lands. They do got some rise and fall to them. So I seen it added a beta of a train. So it looks like on the outside edge of the coast they have added a train. So it's not going to be right up to the center of the map. Of course, you got like I said, you got Stonehenge, or you did, and you got this little area here. So they try hard to add a little touch to it, you know. There goes the train there. This is interesting. I guess it spawns here. Oh no, it's just dead end. Duh. BGA looks the same. I have actually got um, my truck off in here. This thing was before deep. It is not a little pond. So if you're over this way, you're not used to this map. There's Stonehenge. You might want to kind of chill when you get close to the water. But like I said, the train's here. They've had a sell point here with the train. So with the train now, you actually have a scenic view. So you can just ride around the outside of the coast, I guess. There's construction going on here. So they have made a few changes to the map. I never did do this or got anywhere near this area. It's a kind of a park area. When I first seen that, I was like, "What is that?" But you know, to me, it's just a park area. So generally, for the most part, whenever I played, I didn't go around town and stuff too much. Like I said before, I just stuck to the center, and it was enjoyable. I mean, I didn't have no issue with any of the farms or anything back then. And like I said, the farms, even though they kind of look flat for the most part and squared up, they got a little bit of rise and fall. They got a little life to them. And I like old roads. So, had some pretty nice changes. Okay, so I'm not going to check multiplayer. Like I said, I've done been on this map. It kind of fade. I guess you can pull off multiplayer. It's just for me and my son when we play multiplayer. I mean, first thing is he would drop a house here and grab 13. So yeah, I like starting off small, so I would be around in this area or something about this size and want to work my way up, and he's done bought up all the big farms. So as far as uh, multiplayer, something like that, I just wouldn't advise it too much. It is a pretty fun for a solo mount. I do know that before it has a lot of competition and sell point and prices and stuff. You do start off with some grains in your bins first thing, but I noticed that with kind of like, let me think, there was one of them that I did. I think it was silage. If you see, you have the barn and these two here. There is one of those that I did that I couldn't actually get it sold at, and it was at the dock. I don't know if that's been fixed or not. Not going to check it. This is just more for people who has not seen it. And like I said, I have played it. I did enjoy it. Any issues really isn't much of an issue to me, because as long as I got a way of working around it, then there's no issue. But I think it was this sell point right here that it listed, and I couldn't get to work, but you can clearly see the silage in it and everything. So I don't know if it was just a conflict with me, because I got so many maps and so many mods and everything in my folder. I need to have a delete fast. So you may not have any issues with it, but I spent a great deal of my time playing and selling at the barn. The barn used to be right here, and there's a little bit of issue of like if you had a lot of loads to back up in there, but the barn has been moved. Let me see where it's been moved to. This is more for me than anything. Or if you just want to stick around and see where the barn is at, I'll try to get it right here in a second. Okay, so it shows the barn still there in the same location. That's interesting, because usually you come through, oh, they just got it in, so that's more convenient. Not really a barn, but the barn was there, was like the one from 17, and you had to pull in it, and then your load would kind of get stuck up in and stuff, but I really didn't give a care. I still did it. So this will be a lot more easier to do to come through here. So, and this here was cut off. That's where they brought the train through. So anyway, there you go. So feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment. Like I said, I love the comments. Just keep them as constructive as possible. That way everybody can enjoy your comment and maybe learn something valuable from you. So everybody have fun, and I'll post those links at the end of this video so you can click on them and go to them if you want to see them. So take care, everybody. Have fun.